Global Guts is next, followed by Land of the Lost, only on Nickelodeon.
They've come from all over the world with one goal, a glowing piece of our radical rock. But one question still remains. Do you have it? Welcome to the Extreme Arena at Nickelodeon Studios. This is Global Guts, Nickelodeon's World Championship for Kids. Let's meet today's players. From Israel, wearing the barbaric blue, it's Hagit, from Mexico, in the rampaging red, it's Rosa, and from Spain, in the punishing purple, it's Hugo, the reactor, Fernandez Lopez! To be world champion, you gotta have skills, you gotta have smarts, but most of all, you gotta have guts. Hello everyone, I'm Mike O'Malley. This is Global Guts, and I am here with an international team of presenters bringing the action to you and over 250 million people all over the world. Now, before we get to today's World Championship competition, it's time to go to our referee, Maura Quick, for an official gold medal update. Mo!
Hey there, Mike. We're down to the final days of competition, and here's a look at the standings. Can Mexico regain a share of its first place, or will Israel and Spain issue a challenge? Let's get underway and find out.
All right, in our first event, ladies and gentlemen, our players will be playing a little water polo global gut style, which is way above the pool. In skyball, we're going to give you a little bionic bungee so you can soar way above. No water in the world can hold you down. That's right. You're going to grab a ball, you're going to soar, you're going to fake right, you're going to shoot, score, Mo.
At the sound of my whistle, players will grab a ball and throw it into the goal opposite them. They will have 60 seconds to score as many goals as possible. The player with the most goals wins. On your mark, get set.
All right, folks, so who will get out and get 300 points in our first event? We got a little skyball happening, and in this event, you need endurance, control, and incredible accuracy. You see that bionic bungee that's getting our players jumping up and down. The control is a very important factor. Now, just like skydivers, you can use the straps of their parachutes. You can pull down on that bungee to control the direction of your jumps. Now, we do have an individual judge for each player who will tally up the score and then give the results to Mo. But you see right there, Hagit having a little trouble getting it in. And there's Hugo with the shot, a little low, and as 20 seconds remain, it looks like our players right now, Hugo with 2, and that's Rosa, looks to have 1. Hagit, again, a little too low. And our players, all craziness, breaking loose as 1. Another one goes in for purple. That's Hugo. And the judges, as I said, will tally the scores, give the numbers to Mo, and she will give us the official results. Mo!
In first place in skyball, Hugo from Spain scoring 4 goals. In second place, Rosa from Mexico scoring 1 goal. In third place, Hagit from Israel with no score.
I talked about the smart move being accuracy. Watch Rosa go up just off the top of the goal, missing the score on that and throwing off her scoring rhythm. But Hugo, look at this man, twisting his body and throwing the shot off. Great work for him. He got the lead. Let's go to Mo and check out our leaderboard. Mo.
Well, Mike, first place in our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Hugo from Spain. In second place is 200 points, Rosa from Mexico. In third place with 100 points, Hagit from Israel.
And remember, folks, the player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner. And our players are about to face a ferocious basic training course. But first, let's meet a player who is hot on the trail of winning a world title. From Israel, an athletic phenom, Hagit. Speedy, your own, spill your guts.
Hello from Global Guts. I'm Hagit Yaron from Israel. I like all athletics, especially long jumping and sprinting. I'm very into music. My favorite bands are Nirvana and Pearl Jam. I brought this necklace with me because it gives me good luck. Here at Global Guts, I'm having fun and meeting people from other countries.
How do you train a global army of guts athletes? Well, what we do is we take them to their gym for a brand new basic training. First, our players are going to jam through elastic jungle. After they power their way up that, they're going to go up the wall, climb, and then march across Monkey Bridge. Try not to slip off of that. After that, they're going to go down the slide for life, flying on down and then dropping. They got to then tear into the tire crawl, and after they make it through that black rubber, they're going to have to make it up the cargo net, powering their way down the pool slide into the pool to finish the race. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Players are timed from starting line to splashdown. They must complete each obstacle before moving on to the next one. Best time wins. On your mark, get set.
So Hagit from Israel is up first. Her nickname is Speedy, and she got a quick start. Also, our players need to keep in mind in this event, speed and fearlessness. So Speedy is going to have to make use of her nickname, Speed. And then she just went across that monkey bridge. Faster than most players even run across the floor. Across the tire crawl, she's pulling herself through, and she's setting a great pace, defining her nickname right here. But up the cargo net, she's going to have to watch where her feet goes so she doesn't slip off of that rope. And she's going to have to continue finishing the energy as she gets down the pool. So, let's find out the official time from Mo. Mo.
Hagit clocked in at 37.9 seconds.
And next up is Rosa from Mexico.
On your mark, get set.
All right, folks. Well, her nickname is Lynx. And I ain't talking about sausage here, I'm talking a phenom feline. She's on the hunt for a piece of the rock. And in this event, she goes into it with 200 points. She's in second place. And this cat's ready to purr it on, if you know what I mean, folks. Down the slide for life. She's picking it up. Saying a little meow, meow. Give me the tire crawl. Want to eat that up. She's going to have to pull herself through that tire crawl. And really, we'll see what she can do up the cargo net. This is where Hagit had trouble. She's going to have to hustle. She's only got about 2 seconds. It doesn't look like she's going to beat Hagit's time. Let's go to Mo.
Rosa clocked in at 40.6 seconds.
Up next, we have Hugo.
On your mark, get set.
Hugo! His nickname's the Reactor. Well, set aside your plutonium platter. Yeah. Hugo says, yeah, you go, then I'll go. And I'll detonate. Little atomic punch. Look at this man. He's got these players' heads swirling, burning. The Reactor reacts positively. No cargo net slowing him down. He wants a piece of the crab. Let's go to Mo.
Hugo clocked in at 28 seconds even, which puts Hugo in first place, Hagit in second place, and Rosa in third place.
Hagit came from Israel to rock and roll her way to a piece of the rad rock, but she tired out in the tire crawl. Rolling out right here, she got caught in a little tire crawl traffic jam that slowed her time tremendously. It was all Hugo, the Reactor, reacting to every challenge you could give this man. He's saying, I want another 300 beans to beef up my score. Face plant in the pool. Let's go to Mo for the leaderboard. Mo!
Here it is. Hugo is still in the lead with 600 points and tied in second place with 300 points each. Rosa from Mexico and Hagit from Israel.
All right, folks, we got a lot more action coming up. That's right. Paddle your way out. We got Hang 10 coming up and rugby, global gut style. We call it Scrumble. You stick around.
Brace yourself, because the First Kids Network is about to transform your Saturday night with a snick that'll leave you dizzy, rocked, rattled, and very, very afraid. First up, Alex Mack isn't herself. Then things get rocky on an all-new Space Faces. When Ms. Davenport gets trapped in the Krista's computer.
This is not part of my job description!
And guess who's on all that?
I'm Alex Stack.
With musical guest Debrat. Plus, are you afraid of the dark? And a brand new Snick Snack, too. Think you can handle it?
It's for me.
Then be there when Snick transforms your Saturday night. This Saturday at 8, 7 Central on Nick.
Who has the longest, most beautiful hair? Jewel hair, mermaid Barbie.
It's your longest hair ever.
Brush your hair down and down, style it high, twist it around. Friends with stars everywhere. Now let's crown your incredible hair.
Wow.
Jewel hair mermaid Barbie with the longest, most beautiful hair. Barbie dolls sold separately.
Excellent, we're in.
Good work, Agent Blair. Whoa, it's a whole secret brownie factory.
Okay, ladies, open.
So that's why Waffle Crisp cereal tastes like homemade waffles. Freeze! Oh no! Yes! New Post Waffle Crisp cereal. It's part of a complete breakfast.
Oh yeah, welcome back to Global Guts, Nickelodeon's World Championship for kids, and today's quest for the world title still up for grabs. We got 2 events to go, plus the crag, but right now we're going to get to know an athletic dynamo from Mexico. Rosa, Lynx, Diaz, spill your guts.
Hola, yo soy Rosa Diaz. Hi, I'm Rosa Diaz and I'm from Mexico City. I like to play basketball and ride my bike. I especially like to swim because I still freeze since I don't touch the bottom. These are some Mexican crafts. I brought them to show the rest of the world and to remind me of my country and my people.
Woo! Imagine racing across the English Channel on a surfboard. Well, folks, in the Hang 10, we're going to bombard our athletes with some big-time breakers and some serious surgeon surf. Our players going to try to make their way through the water. Let's go to Mo through the rules. Mo!
At the sound of my whistle, players will have 30 seconds to collect as many buoys as possible. The player who collects the most wins. On your mark, get set.
Okay, so Hagit with 30 seconds to power her way through those waves and get as many of those buoys on her arms as she can. You see she's holding on to the board with her left hand and using one arm, not balancing her weight and using both arms. That's really hurting her. She's not really moving through the pool very fast. And at 10 seconds, she only has one buoy and she's falling off the board. She needs good points in this event, and it looks like right now she's only going to have a few buoys. Let's go to Mo for the official results. Mo.
Hagit collected 3 buoys.
And so let's see what Rosa can do as she gets her goggles on and situated.
On your mark, get set.
All right. And so with that whistle, she's going to really have to attack those waves and not let her get kicked off of that board. Our players needed tremendous coordination in this event. They got to keep the body on the board and the arms pumping towards the next buoy. And also, as I said, fearlessness. You know, those waves are trying to roll over our players. You can't hesitate. You just got to say, I'm not afraid of the waves. I want another buoy. There it is. Give me one. You can see Rosa going for that last buoy in the corner. Its time is running out. Let's go to Mo.
Rosa collected 7 buoys.
Hugo is going to get balanced on the board right now. We'll see what he can do.
On your mark, get set.
All right. And so there it is. 7 is the number to beat. Lucky 7, the magic number. 8 will be the magic number for this man. Perfect game on the line, and he already looks to have about 4. Before half of the time is run out, he's trying to hold himself on the board, but he's not really using his legs. You see, as he's laying on the board, he's not using his legs. He's just letting the waves roll over him. And he only has 6 right now. Looks to be 7, but again, that is unofficial. As time runs out, he reaches for that last buoy. Will he have it? I don't know if he dropped that last one. Let's go to Mo for the official results. Mo.
Hugo also collected 7 buoys, which puts Hugo from Spain and Rosa in Mexico in first place tied, and in third place is Hagit from Israel.
When you get in the guts pool, it's more than coordination and getting wet. It takes a lot of peripheral vision. In this event, Hang 10, you see Rosa looking all over the pool saying, I want more buoys, I want first place points, I see that one, I'm going to grab hold, I want the points. Mo, let's go to the leaderboard.
Hugo is still in the lead with 900 points. In second place is Rosa from Mexico with 600 points, and third place is Hagit from Israel with 400 points.
Okay, folks, well, we have seen him surf, play water polo, and confront basic training. A world title, what he's after. Let's meet a Spaniard they call the Reactor, Hugo Lopez. Spill your guts.
I'm Hugo from Madrid, Spain. I'm going to win. I'm the best. I like judo because ability and speed defeat brute force. I am the best. Just before competing, all I think about is defeating my rival.
Time for a little rugby global gut style. It's called scrumble. Ladies and gentlemen, you're pushing, you're pulling, you're crawling, you're mauling. Hopefully, you're scoring. Nope.
At the sound of my whistle, players will have 60 seconds to grab as many loose rugby balls as possible. The player who collects the most wins. On your mark, get set.
Perfect game on the line in this event. With 900 points, Hugo from Spain. Let's see what Hugo, where he goes. And that's Hagit. She scores 1. In this event, quick decisions, efficiency, and power. Remember, folks, in scrumble, you've got a power to push your pull your way to every loose ball because the other players will affect your motion by the way that they move. When you get onto those rugby balls, you got to get back there and decide to either throw it back or run it back. And with 23 seconds left, all of our players seem to be getting it in there, as Hagit seems to have about 5 in there so far. She needs a good score. Continuing to push and pull away. Hagit with another one. She just turned around and it was right there. But the story here, Hugo with the perfect game on the line. Put another one in, he tosses that in. Scrambling for another as time runs out. Throwing at the buzzer. So let's go to Mo.
Tied in first place, collecting 10 rugby balls each, Hagit and Hugo. And in third place, collecting 8 rugby balls, Rosa.
We talked about decision making. Hagit needed a good finish in this one. She tied for first place because of her quick decision making skills. She picks it right up and decides, no, I'm not going back all the way. I'm going to throw it back right now, ladies and gentlemen. And a fantastic job. Another 300 points for Hugo from Spain. We talked to him yesterday during practice. Here's what he had to say. Hugo, got a little scrape in your face. What happened?
Estaba en el hotel y salté de cabeza y me raspé la cara con el suelo.
So you scraped it on the pool.
Yes.
And your nickname is the Reactor? How'd you get that nickname? Well, why do they call you that?
Nick, I am the best.
He's fast. He's fast. He's bilingual. Perfecto.
Fast.
Yeah, fast.
Bang.
Rapido. Yeah, these guys got guts. Check out the leaderboard now, Mo.
Still in the lead is Hugo from Spain with 1,200 points and now tied in second place with 700 points each. Rosa from Mexico and Hagit from Israel.
All right, folks, forget scrumble. The crag's ready to rock, roll, and rumble. That mountain right there. Who's going to put the flag at the top? We'll find out. Stick around.
Meet Shelby Woo, Nickelodeon's first kid detective.
I want to check it out.
She gathers the clues. She questions the suspects. She earns the admiration of her friends at the police station.
No more investigating. I mean it.
There's just one small problem.
I have to do all the good stuff. Nobody's looking.
Think you can crack the case along with Shelby? Then check out the files. The mystery files of Shelby Woo. Today at 6, 5 Central.
Only on Nick.
You're watching Kellogg's Team Tiger at work. Athletes who set a goal, then go for it. Who do their best and who love the taste of Frosted Flakes. They've earned their stripes, and so can you.
It takes practice and good eating. Like a complete breakfast with the sweet crunch of Frosted Flakes cereal.
They're great.
So come on, you can join the team and bring out the Tiger
In you.
G.I. Joe Extreme!
What's it mean to be G.I. Joe?
America's #1 fighting force, sir!
And that means...
Big muscle, sir!
And...
Big missile, sir!
Hit harder!
Shoot further!
And who's the enemy, boys?
Evil Iron Claw with attack rocket!
And we're gonna stop him! Lieutenant Stone!
With massive mortar!
Sergeant Savage!
With cannibal cannon!
Only Joe's got the muscles and missiles to overpower the enemy! What's it mean to be G.I. Joe?
America's #1 fighting force, sir!
Each sold separately.
Kids can go absolutely wild at Universal Studios Florida. Screaming,
flying, blasting, gasping, thrilling, rocking, rolling, shaking, and laughing. Only at Universal Studios Florida, home of Nickelodeon Studios. So don't miss all the action at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, where kids have the adventure of a lifetime.
Israel, Mexico, Spain. Which country's player is about to conquer the crag? They've all given a maximum effort so far, and while they get psyched to conquer the crag, let me remind you that the points they have skyrocketed in this our final event. Third place being worth 375 points, second place 550, 725 for first. Let's go to Mo, see where we stand. Mo.
Here it is, Mike. After 4 events, Hugo from Spain is in the lead with 1,200 points and tied in second place with 700 points each. Rosa from Mexico and Hagit from Israel.
That is a look at where they stand. Now let's see how they got there. They started out in a little sky ball and going sky high. Rosa knocking one down. But taking first place was Hugo. This guy was all over the place. Great aim. Rosa back on the monkey bridge. No monkeying around. She moved nicely across this. Good balance and down the slide for life. Great form. Boom. Nice work for her with a nice finish in basic training. And then right, boom, back into the pool for a little splashdown right there. We go into hang 10, and hanging out on that board was Rosa, picking up buoys, but another first place finish for Hugo, man. This guy, every event, first place points, packing those on. We come back with a little scrumble and a first place tie right here. Hagit jumping him right in there. Great work for her. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the competition is about to heat up because the Extreme Arena is pumping for this, our final event, the Super Aggro Crag. First, there was the Aggro Crag. Then it evolved into the Mega Crag. Now, it is the Super Aggro Crag. Bigger, sharper, and filled with new surprises and more obstacles than ever before. Players begin in Boulder Canyon, where blistering blasts of venomous vapors erupt from the canyon floor. Then it's up through Switchback Bend, with volcanic boulders ready to explode at the slightest touch. Lurking ahead, Avalanche Ledge, with ultra-sharp spires and rumbling rocks that are ready to roll. From there, it's a hard solo up the ice wall. Don't slip, because you're going straight through the falling sheet of snow, protecting the crag peak. All the while, our players will be facing the sound and fury of a molten volcano that's ready to blow. You want some rules? Mo!
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not disrupt another player's progress. During their climb, our players must light up each of 8 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to activate all of the targets, including the final one at the peak of the mountain, will take first place points. Mike.
So it all comes down to this, a perfect game on the line for Hugo, all the way from Spain. A tie right now with 700 points for our other 2 players. And after months of training, thousands of miles of travel, and with millions of viewers looking on all around the planet, it all comes down to this last piece of work. Mo, let's kick this off.
On your mark, get set.
All right, we got some gold on the line, we got some silver on the line, and we got some bronze on the line, folks. We got a whole lot of pride. 3 countries battling it out for a glowing piece of our awesome rock. And it looks like it's a tie all the way up as the rock comes tumbling down. As over on the left, blue and purple on the right. It looks like blue. That's Hagit from Israel going up. She locks in first. Who's going to be next? We got a perfect game. Looks to be ruined if it was official. Coming up. Oh! Right there! I don't know who locked in second. We'll go to Mo. Check out the official. Mo!
In first place on the Super Aggro Crag, Hagit from Israel. In second place, Rosa from Mexico. In third place, Hugo from Spain.
Oh, people spreading about. right around the victory today. Hagit, she heated up in Scrubble, and the venomous vapors started to heat her up a little bit more, climbing to the top of the crag and taking home first. Rosa, take a little digger here, but nothing can stop our players. She continued to climb up the ice wall and came in and locked it in just in front of our perfect score up to that point, Hugo. Let's go to Mo and check out our final leaderboard standings. Mo.
Here they are, Mike. In third place today, Rosa from Mexico with 1,250 points. In second place, Hagit from Israel, 1,425 points. Our winner today, Hugo from Spain, 1,575 points.
So three smiling global competitors, very deserving of their medals. In third place, receiving the bronze medal from Mexico with 1,250 points will be Rosa, smiling away. Hagit, she won the crag. She's from Israel with 1,425 points. She gets the silver medal. And the man of the hour, all the way from Spain, that's Hugo sticking his tongue out, saying, yeah, thumbs up. I want a glowing piece of the crag to take back to Spain. Little victory. You see him pointing to the flag and showing the Extreme Arena. We'll put his name on the crag. That glowing piece of rock he'll bring back to Europe to show all. And now, ladies and gentlemen, these three global guts athletes will take a well-deserved victory lap around the Extreme Arena with their respective country flags surrounding them. Running around, global guts, yet again, another great competition. Firing up this Extreme Arena crowd. Look at this crowd's going crazy for these guys. Woo! These people came to play. They come from all over the world to take a shot at bringing home a piece of the rock. And folks, they did it in high class and high style. Another great competition on guts. No ifs, ands, or buts. These kids back here, they got guts. Do you have it?
Reebok gear, available at Kids Foot Locker, where you'll find the best selection of athletic footwear and apparel for kids.
Now, Nickelodeon takes you face to face with dinosaurs on Land of the Lost, where two kids from the modern age rock the Stone Age. Next on Nick.